Yeah, and this is where it matters. You're down one game. Can you bring it up to a tie? Can you break that momentum?
Yeah, breaking the momentum is key to the world. They will show a little bit of that slogan for the NACT spring season. But MLBB, yet again, game number 2, similar to game number 1, ran that Fredrin, has a lot of crowd control he's going to have to watch out for. Best player, again on the Martis, needing to find a way to pave the early game.
Ooh, Shark actually may be caught here in the early game, takes a stun, able to flicker himself to safety. I have to stop guessing Shark here if he's going to get caught.
I think there's, with picking up the chip, right? Cold World gets onto that, and we have the Edith down in the EXP lane, and I'm wondering how that's going to favor BTK. We know if White Chicken gets the advantage, it could be trouble. One thing about the Edith is it can close the distance a bit and maybe stop that kiting, but it's definitely kind of a mechanical matchup and could be troublesome if Milos falls behind.
Well, I feel like both sides are going to pressure the side lanes, especially with having the Valentina for the diversion, having the Lu Yi on the side of Gaming Gladiators. You're going to have to expect the unexpected for today's games. A couple of those emblems on the board. Look at the quantum charges. 3 quantum charges for BTK so far. We talked about the mobility, not only with the ultimates, but also with the battle spells and emblems.
Speaking of offlanes too, it's crazy that they picked the Roger into the Harith, right? And it's like, he must feel confident on, but we already said Basic needs a good matchup. Is this going to be a good matchup for him?
I mean, and that's kind of the thing. In the super early game, Roger can put a lot of pressure, but you need to send somebody there because eventually that Herrick is going to come up. He's going to be able to bully his way back. He's going to be a menace when it comes to these team fights, and this is just one of those win conditions that we were able to talk about earlier.
Yeah, game number 1. Oh, wait a second. The play on the bot side, Chicken, making the most out of the mobility from CC, able to get out of there, but MLBB now going to pull the aggro of this turtle. Game number 1. They were able to claim the first one, but after that, they lost all the objectives. Is this going to be the turnaround?
Yeah, best player does get his purple buff. The turtle might be going over. MLBB able to secure it before the Gaming Gladiators come in. They do force back Gaming Gladiators. Best player gets caught and taunted. Mark Cutie finds and secures a kill.
A good play from BTK, able to claim the first objective. MLBB getting off that turtle. Mark Cutie picking up his kill with the Valentina.
All right, so they get a turtle, they get a kill, they get a very good start right now, and just with that first gank down to the EXP lane, I was a little worried because it looked reminiscent of last time, trying to grab the bait and not being able to get it, but now BTK starting off well.
I mean, this is one of the successful points. Oh, we do have a diversion coming in. Mark Cutie able to see it, so they don't go in with it. But one of the pressure points we were talking about, oh, we do have the Zaman Force laid down. Immune onto Zia, putting on a damage. Best player there, finds the decimation. Basic is down. Cold World running for the hill, gets caught on the flank by Shark. Requiem is out there. The Hoon laying down the damage, but not able to secure kill number 2.
Basic walks right into the Zaman's Force and catches a face full of decimation, and then the Violent Requiem just to stop Cold World in his tracks. Gaming Gladiators never lets up.
I would say a little bit of bait from Zia as well. He popped that Purify to be able to get out of there. He kind of expected that, and his team was there to help him get that kill. And now you're looking at it 1-1 on the scoreboard. Both sides still having an even advantage.
Oh man, great read by Fly Chicken here. Just to narrow, not even to dodge, but just get just far enough out of reach.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a great job at it. And, you can tell it's like, I'm trying, but you can just never catch him.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to expect the unexpected. Like you said, the mobility is key. The Purifies from both sides to be able to get out of the crowd controls. Both of these drafts can definitely take the advantage for these objectives, but it's going to be boiling down to execution. 10 seconds until the next turtle spawns in. So far, BTK able to claim the first one. Diversion play, though, into the mid lane.
Basic gets caught with the flicker again. Popped up. Damage is out. Hoon finds a kill there. Zia running away. BTK on the chase. And there goes the damage. Cold able to pick up that kill there. Hoon getting to the safety of his tower.
Okay, it's still a bloodbath just like last game, but this time BTK getting the better of it, but the gold's still so close.
Yeah, the rotation to the top side. The Zaman Force dropping down the defense from BTK. Hoon, though, able to take down Basic. Koro gets a response back, though. 3-2 on the scoreboard. And look at MLBB on that Fredrin, not afraid to try and deny some of the farm from Gaming Gladiators. One of the things he kind of profits on as the jungler and for BTK, you are going to see Windtalker picked up over there from Basic as well, getting ready to have those enhanced basic attacks on this Roger. Roger, who we've seen one of the few heroes to get a Savage this NACT spring season.
Most definitely. Now we got to take a look, right? We got to see again, the gold lead, it's unlike last time where GG, they were getting some extra kills, they were steadily climbing ahead. BTK not really able to push completely forward just yet.
A little bit of a hello there from best player and MLBB. No kills. I mean, we're a little, I don't want to say slowed down. They're kind of baiting out, looking for an opportunity. C-Shark comes in here, Cold World, he knows.
Yeah, it's neck and neck right now, but something definitely standing out is Zia ahead in the gold lane, up against Basic right now, up by 1,000. Need to be careful, but look at the top side, a little uncontested. Basic knowing he can't step there to defend, and this is going to be GG, claiming the first turret of the game.
Ooh, from the flank, Cold World looking for an opportunity here, looking for an angle. Dominant Force laid out, Cold World taking a heap of damage. Here comes the rest of BTK, looking to pay them back. Hoon in trouble, gets taken out by Mielo, and they are unable to return the favor.
All right, they show up, they pull up, they skirt out, they find a kill. They may lose that bottom tower, though. Could be a problem. They're looking for another one, deleted.
Ooh, able to profit right there, and now may be able to take this turret, just needs to proxy those minions. Zia, gonna have to go back. Zane, not gonna check the bush. He's just worried about the objectives. Cool, calm, and collected. BTK, evening out the playing field.
Yeah, I mean, it was an even game right now. We're going to start, actually, best player able to kind of force down these minions, so you're not going to be able to get a tower just yet.
Yeah, and we got to see that with best player. Even in game number 1, he was rotating around and taking a lot of the turrets off the board. Another diversion play, though, something that Gaming Gladiators likes to focus on to catch BTK off guard, but not able to find a member.
And even if it's not to catch him off guard, what it does there is it gives them a quick position over this turtle when all,
the Purify is out. Shark is in chase. He finds the mark. Marcutie down. MLBB able to repay the favor to Shark. Now immune out. Fly Chicken trying to get away. CC just so slippery.
And now BTK gonna take control of the turtle pit. A turnaround against Gaming Gladiators. Marcutie falling short right there, but BTK still working in their favor. A turret does drop as well.
So with gold being so even right now, we're gonna start creeping into the mid game. How do late games match up? How does this really match up? No one's got a huge lead, Wheezy.
Yeah, and that's where it's gonna kind of boil down to the execution from both sides. Who can get that diversion off first?
Oh, they come in now. Basic does find a kill on the Fly Chicken, but he's getting chased by 4 members of the Gaming Gladiators. He is going to be able to find him escape. And Gaming Gladiators, man, right now this game 7-3, falling a little behind.
Basic finally showing up, putting a kill on the map. He's had a troublesome game and a half. Maybe he can finally start pulling something together here.
Yeah, BTK now trying to put some pressure in the mid lane. Both sides still holding on to their mid turret so far. 1 turtle for BTK, 2 turtles for Gaming Gladiators, 2 turrets for them as well, which means they still have the slightest advantage, but they're down in kills.
Yeah, I mean, but right now, when it comes to kind of the macro on the board, you've got 2 towers down on BTK's side. So Gaming Gladiators still comfortable. They're not worried about the kills. They're just worried about the pressure on the map. And this, as you were talking about, that late game, what kind of answers do they have in that late game? Because unlike the first game, they don't have a lot of pressure in the early statures here.
And this is something we see in this matchup all the time between BTK and GG. Even if BTK has that kill lead, they seem to not be able to keep up in overall gold. GG still hunting, looking for something.
And just like that, Fly Chicken gets caught by BTK, but he's going to be able to get away. Basic looking for an opportunity, looking for the angle, finds the kill onto Fly Chicken. The rest of Bloodthirsty Kings turning their tails on to GG, who return some suppressive fire and are going to be able to find themselves an escape.
Unfortunate for Fried Chicken. I really wanted to say the statement, skated out of there, but not able to pull it off. You got to see Basic on his tail to be able to get that kill, finding his 2nd kill of this game. A little bit better of a start compared to game number 1.
All right, so now the gold lead has finally gotten ahead. It took a little bit. They've been standing on a standstill, but it's still dropping down. GG is just so good at cleaning up the map and keeping the gold in there. First Lord up, and nobody feels extremely ahead.
Yeah, now you have 4 members of BTK. They're a little bit of a bait out for this Lord. GG looking for an opportunity. Interestingly enough, we have Chip on the outside trying to push the flank So you're not going to have all those portals out ready when it comes to this objective. GG now turning their tail back to this Lord.
Yeah, trying to find the advantage, look for the diversion play, not able to find it, but gathering some information against BTK. And now, look at Milo on the bot side, just giving that vision. Doesn't want to allow them to take this objective with ease. They do have a diversion on their side as well, especially with that Valentina that can profit. But so far, profiting GG slightly with the advantage.
Yeah. Gonna get caught, get stunned out. Here comes the rest of BTK. Immune out. Zia looking for, is not gonna be able to find an escape. Diversion is out. In comes a best player looking for a kill. He's got 3 members of BTK surrounding him. Here come reinforcements, but BTK finds themselves a kill. Shark down to half health. He's gonna have to flicker himself into the tower. That is 2 down for GG.
Did you see the ultimate from CC stopped basic in his tracks? He went for the pounce and got caught right before he could connect. That could have went so much differently, but now BTK still possibly gonna be able to take this Lord.
Yeah, gonna give him the advantage. Now gonna be able to claim this objective, not losing a member in that engagement, but taking some away from Gaming Gladiators. Now in control of this game, 11 minutes in. Last game, number 1, we got to see GG close out the 14-minute finish, but it doesn't look like this is gonna be the same story.
Yeah, I mean, you got about a 3K gold lead for BTK right now. They've tied up the towers. They now are starting to get objectives, and this is where Gaming Gladiators should be worried.
Yeah, definitely should be worried. I would say I'm kind of paying close attention to Fried Chicken. 0-2-0, but the mid lane.
I do like to see Shark. He is able to find that pop-up, realizes it's not the target he wants, immediately backs up.
Most definitely now BTK with control over the map, with a nice gold lead. Cold World maybe gonna try to pull up on best player just like they did Zia earlier.
Oh, best player's not able to stop this tower from going down. Cold World comes in, portal is out. The rest of BTK comes in, but best player says, eat my dust. He's looking for an escape, getting caught, comes in for the scissors, and is not able to get away. Another kill for Basic.
Okay, so BTK pulling on the same strings that GG used last game, catching them off one by one, teleporting around the map.
Man, just behind us, the audience is going wild. They're even more hyped than we are in the casters, as you gotta love to see it. But yeah, great play from the side of BTK, making the most out of the mobility, but now looking at a possible push through the mid lane.
Yeah, Diamond Force laid down. MLBB in the midst of the fight. Zia's gonna go ahead, gas himself to safety, and down goes another tower. But Gaming Gladiators not looking to let it go in kind.
Yeah, able to take down 2 members of BTK, though. Gaming Gladiators still trying to find the resolve. As we do take a little bit of a look at that replay for that push in the tier 2 turret. The Zama Force dropping down, forcing Zia back into the base, but now the counterplay from Gaming Gladiators. BTK, we talked about it, right? Control those primitive urges, and maybe a chance for GG to turn this around.
Yeah, one moment brings GG back into the game here, taking down these towers. I don't think they'll be able to finish anything, but they will be able to really bring back that gold.
Oh man, and we were just talking about this. It's just those little mistakes is all that GG needs to kind of almost tie up the towers now. It's 5 towers to 4 right now. BTK was in a very secure lead. Now a little over 2K gold lead for them.
Yeah, you are going to look at the side of Gaming Gladiators. Basic falling behind to Zia. He's still up on this Herald. We wanted to see how it kind of played into the gold lane, especially up against the Roger. But nonetheless, both sides still fighting it out. You are looking at BTK stripped down almost to their inhibitors, but the same story on the other side of the table. So this is, again, a possible another 50-50. But game number 1, we saw BTK get a little too aggressive, and that's when GG started to profit.
You know, with the amount of the diversions, with the amount of the teleports from Chip, the portals, everything, vision is key in this game. Depending on when you want to poke your face into these lanes to take these minions is going to be crucial as we move forward into this, because that's going to be who knows where to make the play happen.
Yeah, you are going to see the Lord spawn in. GG going to go ahead and pull the aggro, trying to force out the Bloodthirsty King, spotting out Milo. Shark with the spatial migration, and now the play for the objective.
Yeah, BTK comes here in kind. GG doing a good job baiting out and zoning out the rest of BTK. Lord down to a 1/3 of health. Cold World, Fly Chicken. We have a concealed play coming out there. Now forcing their way into BTK's jungle. MLBB caught between 5 members. Appraiser's Wrath finds best player. Zia able to answer back with 2 kills of his own. Basic finds Hoon. Shark is down. Cold World is down. Who's even up? That is a complete wipe on game.
together, but Basic has now shaken the stadium. Doing it well. Possibly going to try to close this out.
Yeah, definitely going to close it out. Base Crystal, only thing to go through with a couple of minions, but can he do it?
Yeah, you can see that the spawning time is coming in here now, trying to put it. Can they attack fast enough? 50%. Nobody else is out there. This is a tie game, folks.
The 50-50.
The 50-50, the coin flip, the story.